morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture or innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back. Skip,
well, I thought,
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation, so clearly somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Yeah, Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, Let's talk about it. Also, subscribe to the channel. Come on, man. Stop playing with your boy. We're trying to grow this thing, man, and not destroy this thing like Undisputed is about to get destroyed. So, yeah, like y'all saw at the beginning of the clip, man, Shannon is back, right? So, Skip Bayless did the show yesterday alone. It was incredibly boring, but he did his thing, right? He basically treated it like his podcast. And you saw the value, right, of Shannon to this show. Now, obviously, that tense moment that happened at the very beginning, I believe it's because Shannon wanted Skip to delete that tweet, okay? And Skip, being who he was, he said, I'm not going to do that, right? And then Shannon, who he was, he stood on his own to say, hey, I'm not coming in. And that's why he didn't come in yesterday to do the show. Now, for me, I predicted this show, as it looks right now, will end probably a year from now, if not less time, right? And I'll tell you why. Because there's such a huge lack of respect, specifically coming from Skip Bayless towards Shannon, and even sometimes Shannon to Skip Bayless, right? Where it gets so heated, so emotional, right? So personal at times that it doesn't seem to be going in the right direction. Why do I say this? If you look at the ratings, right? First Take is destroying Undisputed, point blank, period. And at this point, it could be that they're bringing all this up for drama. It could be that, this is all fake or anything, because they've been going at each other's necks, especially about a month ago where there was a huge argument about Brady, right? And, Skip Bayless very much disrespected Shannon and disrespected his Hall of Fame status to a point where that went viral, right? Now, could they be doing all this for ratings? Yes. Are they actually genuine friends? I know they are. They actually are very good friends. You know what I mean? And within friendships, you do have nasty arguments sometimes. You know what I mean? But you can also have arguments or issues that can destroy the friendship. You know what I mean? Or accumulation of these things that could end a friendship. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think that Skip Bayless has felt so emboldened, you know what I mean, throughout his whole career. He's actually been rewarded for this. If you look at Skip, he is getting paid millions upon millions of dollars. He's one of the reasons that, Fox Sports is where it is right now. I'd argue that he's the most important contributor on that channel. Point blank, period. He's the most important guy. If he wasn't on Undisputed, no one would watch Undisputed. Okay? And Shannon is coming onto his own, especially with his show, Club Shay Shay, which he's killing it. Killing it absolutely. But he wouldn't be as big without the assistance of Skip. Okay? And we all know that. Shannon going on by himself is not as entertaining, right? So I can personally see that, Shannon leaving the show eventually. But I think that they would have to find an amazing replacement, because this show and this dynamic is amazing. Or they need to find some kind of spark, because First Take is doing so well because they brought in Michael Irvin and Mad Dog Russo. Them two people are making First Take one of the must-watch sports shows in all of sports media. You know what I mean? And it's like literally an event. It's a spectacle and it's fun. It's entertaining, right? Maybe Skip Bayless should take some notes from Just Pearly things or something like that. But I feel like this is getting too personal. It's getting too hot, for TV. And if they are faking it, this is the most amazing trick they've ever done. This is actually genius. But if they're not, this won't last. Yeah. What y'all think, man? Get in the comments below. You think this lasts more than a year? Let me know. I'm out.